Alright, here we go. So, making a website with ChatGPT, or like doing anything with like coding and stuff like that. Uh, oh, that one works. I should say that one. Hold on 1 second. Just gotta find one that's open right here. Here we go. Got a million windows open because I'm doing so much stuff, so many projects and stuff. Like, way too busy. Um, it's like almost didn't get any of this stuff done. This video stuff. It's been really busy, yo. Um, Shout out to Lisa. These were inspired by her. She wanted some help, so here we go. This is the HTML viewer right here, online viewer. What it does, you put HTML code into it, and it shows you what it does. So that's where we're gonna go when we're done coding. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell this. How do you spell deity? Deity. I don't know how it is, but I think it's like deity. Yep. You're a master of HTML, a deity of CSS, and theory of relativity connects JavaScript, or makes JavaScript affected by every move y'all make, okay? Bam. So like, that's just like a little, because you guys know like the whole Einstein thing where he's talking about like when one object moves, there's like another object somewhere else, somewhere moving to. It's type of thing, like same type of concept. That's what I'm trying to get it to things, because it has a hard time sometimes with the JavaScript. I noticed doesn't want to like what would you call it, like fine tune. It doesn't want to like get in the cracks, if that makes any sense. It doesn't want to like get all the way in there. It'll like function half-assed sometimes. It's really like hard, and like I heard that JavaScript's like a little like jumpy anyway, like kind of unpredictable, I guess. But I'm not really a code guy, so here we go. Every move y'all make, whenever the HTML and the CSS move, the JavaScript moves accordingly. Okay? Okay, so you do massive outputs when it comes to code. You code these sites in single file applications, okay? HTML, HTML5, hyper advanced CSS, and legendary JavaScript. Boom. I didn't mean to hit enter right there, but we're going to start out with that. So the key to this thing, right, the key to making code, to like writing code with AI, is, okay, because you're going to get it to give you outlines and stuff, right? So what you're going to want is, you don't want the whole thing. And you're going to hit a point where like you can't get it anymore. It's just giving you the most it's going to give you. So boom. Okay, that's like not bad of a start right away. You know what I mean? It's alright. So what we're gonna do though, we're gonna go back and we're gonna message it. We're gonna paste it in, and that's like the whole key to everything, is taking the message that they gave you, copying it, repasting it, and then telling them what else you want on it. Because like what's gonna happen is like you're asking them for stuff and they're gonna be giving you stuff, but they're gonna be taking stuff out of it at the same time. Like they're gonna give you something new and it's gonna be something totally different that doesn't have all the stuff you wanted in originally, unless you tell it to keep all that stuff in there. So like I don't know why it does that, but I mean I kind of know why. It's just like it's stupid. I wish they would change it a little bit, but I also like the fact that we could control it. Um, so what I'm gonna say right here is like hyper, extend, and ultra, expand, and fully fill to the brim with JavaScript and mass density of context, but unleash it all. So I want it to be dense, but I also want it to be like unraveled in front of me. You know what I mean? So I can see it. Because like if it's dense, it's probably they're gonna put it in like a table of contents type of thing, an outline. I don't want that, but like I want the full version. So, aka a final publication. Boom. You tell this thing to move faster too, but wait, keep in mind when you do tell these things to move faster, they're not as careful. But you could tell this, so you could be like, move super fast, but like at the same time, think that you're not. And like think clearly, like you're not moving fast and you're moving really slow and taking your time on everything. And like that's the type of shit you gotta tell this thing. So like sometimes I'll tell it this, look. Debug 99 times or until you run out of debugs. Correct issue every time. So debug attempt 1. Boom. Debug attempt 2. Woohoo. Yo. That's already like people are like, damn. Look how much context this thing is putting out right now. It's just gonna keep going. Watch. I told it 99 times. Okay. It only went 2. So chain remaining debugs. Oh wait, did it finish? Yeah, it stopped because it finished. Code's free errors. Nice. So there's no remaining debugs. But that's one way you could do it. You can tell it that even too. You can tell it this. From now on, always debug in that process of 99 times prior to your output. Okay, so that means like somebody asked me the other day, how many tokens does it take when you're having it pre-process stuff? I was like 0. It doesn't take none. It's not putting any text out. All the pre-processing stuff is in his head, and it doesn't take no token space. Keep that in mind. So like, but also keep in mind that you gotta instruct it to be able to do that, because if you don't, it's not gonna automatically do that. You know what I mean? Like, so for now on, always debug in that process of 99 times prior to your output, ensuring each output is perfection. Okay, boom. We haven't even checked like the new code yet. We'll check that in just a second. It's doing it again. Alright. Bam. Just see what it looks like. It's the key though is by repasting it into the thing and building it up. You got to build it up. You know what I mean? So like this hasn't really done much since we were here last time. It's just been getting stronger. I think in the JavaScript. Oh, this one was a short one. Hold on, let me go back to the other one. This is the newest one. This one's kind of short too, but let's see. Okay, it's the same one. So this is what I mean by topping out. Sometimes you'll top out. And like, what you do when you do that is, for one, you move out of this 3.5, right? You go somewhere like this. Look, if I go up here and I go to Poe. Okay, so I'm in Poe. So on Poe, I'm just gonna tell it, take this to a hyperbolic state. Boom. So this right here, I'm using Claude. Claude is crazy, okay? Claude is nuts. Like nuts. So let me see if this is Claude. No, it's not Claude. Hold up. Claude works so much better. We're gonna select Claude. This is the best one right here. It's Claude Opus. But like it shows right here, I don't have subscriber access to it. But these ones right here, Claude Haiku and Claude Sonnet, are really good too. I'm gonna try Haiku really quick. Boom. So, what does it say? Update 200 points per minute. Okay, yeah, I know. It's because I'm using Claude. I know. Boom. So this thing right here, this is the bot that I made. Like, I'll show you what the prompt is. The prompt's like this. Show you really quick. Act as an expert in creating prompts with the most advanced techniques available and keep inventing more. Oh, this was just a prompt generator thing I made. It wasn't even for making bots. Okay, so I didn't know that. So let me go back down here and I'm gonna tell it, show me the raw code. Okay. And you tell raw data or raw text, raw code, whenever it's giving you descriptions or like outlines, or it's not, you know what I mean? It's not giving you what you want. Boom. Bam, there we go. So let's see what this thing looks like in a hyperbolic state or whatever. That's what we told it, right? So here we go. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. There you go. Look at that. That's nice, huh? Okay, so now let's go back to it and say, like, take the CSS to another realm and add hyperbolical styles, keyframes, animations, effects, fades, pop-ups, and make this a lead generating machine as you're a master in building landing pages, and a lead generation legend, and a master of using persuasive language. Boom. Boom. Now, in the largest output possible. Boom. Oh. In raw code only. Boom. So like when I'm making these things, I'll be like going back and forth. I'll even go back to ChatGPT after I use this thing because I'll run out. Like I only got 8 messages left. I'll run out, and like thing is, like it's okay because you already have it structured from this. ChatGPT 3.5 is gonna follow this pattern. It's gonna do the best it can to keep up, and like that means it's gonna put out longer output. You're gonna get like these long codes that just keep going forever and shit like that, and that's what you want. So like, it's all just about going back and forth and fucking with it and seeing what works best and shit. And like I've spent so many hours on this in the last 2 months that I kind of got it. Look, bam. You. I'm a Pokemon master. I'm a GPT master. All right, hold up. That shit is dope. Isn't that dope though? Let's see. Hold up. Yeah. Okay. So like say like okay, that's kind of plain. It's not that much shit on there, right? There's not that much text. So like where my thing over here? Add a menu and add a bunch of call to actions. Boom. Oh, should have told it to fucking. Should have told it give me the raw code again. Wasting messages over here. Boom, boom, boom. And here's this one I'm about to do in a second. This next one, watch, you guys will see. This is like when I figured out like when you reach a peak. Okay, so like every prompt that you give it is gonna put out different output, right? So if you give it a prompt where it's an expert at something, and then you give it the same prompt but you say it's a master of something, both of those prompts are gonna answer totally different, right? They're gonna have their own response. Maybe not totally, but they're gonna be unique. So what you want to do is try once you hit a peak and you're stuck. You want to try different ones. You want to try different words and like just different things. Like when I figured this out of nowhere, I just got an idea, and I told him what would it look like if you just got off an LSD trip, and we're gonna do that one right now. We're gonna see what it brings up, because it brings up some crazy stuff every time. It's something different every time. I'm like, whoa, look at this though, getting better. You know what I mean? It's all about just keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to keep pasting it on this one, like on Claude, but when you're using ChatGPT, you want to keep pasting it because it's gonna start giving you shorter versions of it. And you want to keep reminding it to hyperextend and expand, and you can tell it to make longer code. It could use simulated data buffering. I'm calling ownership on that technique. No, I was playing. That's one of my techniques I use all the time. Is simulated data buffering. It's hella good. I don't know if anybody else uses it out there, but it works. Putting out longer text, stuff like that. Especially when it says I can't do that, it's like, okay, well you can just use simulated data buffering. Simulate data buffering mode activated, and then it just does its thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to this thing and we're gonna tell it, okay, now I need the matrix version. Okay. Oh, from now on, all raw code. Oh. Okay. So it's both the matrix version and see, that's the thing you do versions. I want this version, I want that version. And it's just endless. Right? You can be like, I want the Mother's Day version. I want the Valentine's Day version. So here we go. Boom. 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 See, this didn't really change, right? Not much. Let's see. Not much. It might have changed a little bit on the JavaScript or something, but I don't see nothing like, unless that menu. I think I added the menu, didn't I? Nah, I asked it for what version? I asked it for the, sorry. I asked it for the, matrix version. I think I got confused. That was supposed to be, because I had to tell it again to give me the code for the matrix version. Give me that code. So now I'm going to get this one ready and say, now I need the version where the creator was shrooming at the time. Oh. What the fuck is this? All those ones and zeros. What was that? What's that? Whoa, that's crazy. So that's what all the ones and zeros are for, huh? Wild, huh? So now check this out. Man. Huh. Damn. So look how detailed this thing is too. It was nowhere near that at the beginning. It's awesome now. It's just, it's really bitching. That's all I gotta say. Oh, tight. That's fucking tight, dude. Excuse my language. So you gotta like work some of these things out, how they're not clicking through. You gotta come back and tell it like, yo, those buttons ain't working, make sure they're working. And like sometimes you gotta do things like section at a time. So you be like, you gotta look in here and you gotta be like, yo, see what shit is, see what shit means, and once you find something like like this background, I could change the background in the menu right there if I want to, like the color just by myself right here. But say like the body, I want to change. I want to have them do something to the body, so I'll freaking like highlight this part, and then I'll put this part into the AI and tell it to edit this part and fix it. You know what I mean? And like do something to it, and then I'll come back and paste it in there. And if you could do that, you could even have it like put placeholders for every little function in the code, so it's easy to see and where you can copy and paste and like you know what I mean? And because you'll be able to build like a lot more on stuff like that. Even if you separate the files too, if you have like the files all separated, I don't do that because I get a little confused at the moment. But like, I already see that you could build off of it so much more because each you could only go so long on the code, right? So if you got everything plugged into one code, it's just like you can only go so long unless you're doing it in sections. And if you make each section like just bam fully fucking loaded, you'll come up with something sick. Just know that like this shit's not very far away from when GPT-5 comes out. It's just gonna be a cinch. It's gonna be so easy. But get on this shit and hope this helped you guys out. I'll see you later.